Good morning. I don't know what you're thinking. Mark, what's it like to hear your song on the radio? It's a question I get asked quite frequently, and understandably so, because it's something I used to dream of growing up. I'm originally from Connecticut. I was born in Hartford. And I remember when I was very young, living in Simsbury and Avon, listening to like Dance With Me by Orleans or ABC by the Jackson 5 and singing these songs with my mom and having all these incredible memories. And really being connected with music through my mom. That's something that she was a big music fan. She knew every lyric to every song. Probably where I got my three-time Rock and Roll Jeopardy skill set from, if you will. And she was actually on regular Jeopardy, believe it or not, in New York when it was taped back then, and pregnant with me. So there's a lot of synergy going there in the Jeopardy world. But so just always loved music, you know. It always seemed something so far away being a fan. You know, music was something in the stars. It was in the sky. It was up there with being a professional athlete. It was up there with winning the lotto. It was up there with, you know, these incredible dreams you have that just seem unattainable. And so when people ask me, what's it like to hear your song on the radio? It's hard to articulate an answer because how do you break down a dream that came true for you? You know, it's almost one of those careful what you ask for things. You know, you dream these things your whole life, then your dream happens. You're like, what else you got? Thank God my kids came into my life at 42 years of age because my dream journey was over, you know, which I was so grateful for. But I was sitting there going, wow. And then my kids came into my life, and now I'm on another journey for the rest of my life that, God willing, I'll be grandparents and all that good stuff. But getting back to the song, so it feels like the first time every time you hear it. And there's never a time I don't listen to it, if you're wondering, all the time. If I'm in a grocery store, I will stop and listen to the song playing on the radio. I'll see people looking at me, listening to myself going, wow, he's a bigger douche than I thought he was. And it's just purely for the gratuity and humility and understanding how the odds were just so incredible and they were beaten. And I'm just sort of paying homage and being grateful every time I hear a song on the radio. You know, and I hear a lot of support from you guys on social media, and I really appreciate it. We hear how much the songs means to you guys. And I've heard stories just recently yesterday that someone said that, you know, it was a song that her and her dad used to sing, Fly was, and it means a lot to them. And I understand for the reason I just told you. My mom is no longer here with us. So when I hear Dance With Me by Orleans or the Everly Brothers or Waylon Jennings, she was a big Waylon Jennings fan, you know, music is powerful, good stuff. And when you somehow get lucky enough to get that golden ticket and you're in the chocolate factory, Charlie's Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and you're looking around going, how did I get here? Because it wasn't pure talent that got me here. It was a bunch of divine intervention. It took a village of a lot of people that helped those songs get where they were. You know, these weren't songs I wrote by myself, that's for sure. And when you hear them on the radio, it's like hearing a slice of heaven every time, and reminds me that dreams can come true. So I tell my kids, do you think you can do it? You know, when they were younger, they wanted to be like an astronaut or they wanted to be a unicorn. I go, well, do you think you can do it? And if they said yes, I go, well, keep going. You can do it. It's a dream. So what's it like to hear yourself on the radio? It's magic every time, and I listen every time, and I'm grateful every time. I hope you guys have a great day. Back to your regular scheduled programming. Cheers.